In the wake of Donald Trump's return to the White House, a chilling pattern of censorship has emerged on social media platforms, particularly targeting organizations that facilitate access to abortion pills. Over the past week, several prominent organizations dedicated to assisting Americans in obtaining abortion medication have reported that their Instagram posts have been mysteriously censored, removed entirely, or rendered virtually invisible through a practice commonly known as shadow banning. This isn't a novel phenomenon. The censorship of abortion-related content on social media platforms is a long-standing and deeply concerning issue. Following the Supreme Court's overturn Wade in June 2022, numerous abortion rights groups experienced the suppression of their content on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Accounts were suspended, posts were deleted, and even users casually mentioning abortion pills found their comments disappearing. However, the recent escalation of this censorship, coinciding with Trump's return to power, has ignited widespread fear and apprehension among abortion rights advocates. The timing suggests a potential escalation of a broader crackdown, raising serious questions about the integrity of Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg's commitment to upholding free expression on his platforms. Is this commitment truly universal, or does it selectively exclude certain forms of speech deemed controversial or politically sensitive? Prime example of this censorship is the removal of a Hey Jane post titled, "5 Abortion Facts You Need to Know in 2020." Instagram cited a violation of community guidelines, alleging the post promoted the illicit buying, selling, or exchange of prescription drugs. This claim, however, is demonstrably false. Hey Jane holds legit script verification, a certification specifically designed for online pharmacies. Notably, Meta itself permits legit script-certified entities to advertise prescription drugs. This glaring inconsistency highlights the arbitrary and potentially politically mow. The New York Times reported on these disturbing developments, detailing how other organizations dedicated to providing access to abortion pills, including Just the Pill and Women Help Women, initially faced similar suppression, but subsequently had their accounts restored. This restoration, however, doesn't diminish the gravity of the initial censorship and the chilling effect it has on freedom of information. Jessica Valenti, a respected voice in the abortion rights movement and author of a widely read newsletter, highlighted another concerning case involving Aid Access, an organization that mails abortion pills. Multiple posts were blurred, rendering them essentially inaccessible to users. Even as of Tuesday, several pinned posts remained partially obscured, with images either blurred or completely removed, despite the captions remaining visible. Aid Access further reported a week-long suspension of their account. A spokesperson for Meta, while failing to directly respond to detailed inquiries from The Guardian, offered the vague explanation to the Times that some of the incidents were due to over-enforcement. This explanation, however, rings hollow in light of the targeted nature of the censorship and its clear focus on organizations providing information and access to abortion services. Jane Eklund, lead researcher with Repro Uncensored, a coalition committed to safeguarding access to information about abortion, offered valuable insight. She noted the recurring pattern of abortion-related content being taken down, particularly when the topic is in the news. Organizations frequently face accusations of violating platform regulations concerning the online sale or provision of goods, even when their activities are purely informational and do not involve the sale or distribution of abortion pills. This echoes findings from a 2024 Amnesty International report on the removal of online information about abortion, a report Eklund significantly contributed to. The cumulative effect of these actions is not just the suppression of individual posts, it's a systematic attempt to restrict access to critical information about reproductive health care. The timing, coupled with the targeted nature of the censorship against organizations actively working to help women access safe and legal abortion services, points towards a deliberate and concerning effort to silence vital voices and limit access to essential reproductive health care information. The vague explanations offered by Meta and the lack of a clear commitment to consistently upholding free expression raise serious concerns about the future of online discourse surrounding reproductive rights and the potential for further, more widespread suppression of information crucial to public health and individual autonomy. The question remains, is this a genuine case of over-enforcement, or is it a calculated and politically motivated effort to limit access to critical reproductive healthcare information? The answer is far from clear, but the implications are deeply troubling.